Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because she allowed another guy to be very intimate with her, but she asked me to keep her distance when I wanted to comfort her? Hey, M21 here. This is my first time addressing my problems to a public audience. I am a guy who just keeps things to himself, but since her colleagues have been spreading only hate about me, I thought I needed to hear this from an outside perspective. I have dated this girl for 2 years, and I just snapped at the time of the incident. Let me give you a backstory behind this entire story. I have been continuously asking her to keep her distance from guys since we started dating, though I'm not supposed to. Normally both genders in the relationship would generally know how to maintain boundaries. I had always asked to keep her boundaries with this one specific dude, but she never cared to tell her friend group. They had traveled to 2 countries together, with her friend group 2 males, 1 female, and herself without me. In one of the Ferris wheel rides, she was the only female with 3 other males, including him being with her. She even had drinks with the group without me being there. Fast forward a few months, I had an opportunity to go to Spain for a few months. The same day I left, she went on an outing with the same group, him being there obviously. I had to come back from Spain and let her friends know that I was uncomfortable around this guy, since this guy was just hating on me for no reason. I haven't done anything to this guy than just support him, though he's not a friend. Every time, he tries to tease her just for fun, and it pisses me off. Like, she herself tells me that they're not friends and they're just colleagues. But why is she allowing him to be this close with her or make him feel comfortable to have these conversations with her? On her graduation day, he got her flowers and asked her to not tell to me that it was him who brought the flowers. I'm not supposed to be grateful that she told me. She was supposed to tell me anyways, but I'm happy I at least got to know that. It was her dad's funeral recently. In our culture, if we're not married, we cannot show our relationship in front of each other's relatives. So, I kinda maintained my distance too. But this dude was holding her waist when she was walking to the graveyard and she didn't say anything. I kept quiet and let it go. When we were getting closer to the graveyard, I was trying to comfort her and show her the way around to the grave, but as soon as I held her waist, her response was, "My uncles are here, don't be very close." I don't understand how you can say no to me, and not say anything, specifically to the dude that I am uncomfortable with. This really didn't bother me at the time, so I was just going with the flow, trying to comfort her. Then we reached the house and everyone started hugging her. Again, in our culture, it's not normal to hug the other gender. Her sister is married and I never saw a male hugging her. It was all verbal, but I just let it go since it was her colleagues, and all the hugs were formal, not intimate at all. I made sure I was there to see the guy when he was hugging her, cause I just felt something wrong would happen. And just like I thought, he held her head to his chest and said something to her ear, trying to comfort her but his face was too close to hers, and he was patting her back with the other hand. Back where I come from, this is not normal. Especially, this guy doing this in front of her man. It was very disrespectful towards me, especially since he knows that I am in a relationship with her. And also disrespectful to her, cause if he considers her a friend, he wouldn't have done it as a respect to her relationship with me. But it was her fault too, since she could have easily avoided this situation and kept her distance. For the first week, I was in a situation where I couldn't pick her up and drop her since my parents came here for vacation, so I had to show them around. Yeah, the timing was bad, since I wanted to be there for her and comfort her. Anyways, this guy went to her house the next day alone, just to check up on her. She didn't even tell me this till I asked her. A few days later, I broke up with her. I called her names I shouldn't have. I just wanted to postpone this to another day, but the pressure and the sleepless nights of thinking, why am I disrespecting myself just because she couldn't keep her distance, even after dating for 2 years, just pissed me off. It was always me asking her to keep her distance, even though I'm not supposed to ask for it. I don't want to make this bigger than it already is, but there are countless stories of me asking her to keep her distance from other guys too. But since this is the story that escalated to the point of breaking up, I'll leave it at that. Would love to hear your opinions.